Hey guys, it's Riva. Hope you're all well. This is the third episode of Community Voices, this series where I take all your suggestions and hopefully get about some change in the community and the game. So we're going to start off with new emotes for the aerial class and for the enforcers. Now I understand that, not all enforcers could get emotes perhaps, like the Wookiee warriors or the B2 battle droids, but stuff like the Death Troopers, Imperial Jump Trooper, Clone Jump Trooper, the Flame Trooper, all stuff like that, people want to see emotes for them. I think it would work. I mean, simply adding an emote to the rig, it would be pretty cool, and you could purchase those emotes perhaps with the new system or just have it available for them anyways. Doesn't have to be new emotes, just the ones used from the original classes that can be applied to some of those classes as well. Now, I think Boba Fett needs a complete rework right now. I have this clip here of just going around for 2 minutes straight just of Boba running around because I just can't catch him as Luke, and it completely ruined the game of Hero Showdown. So personally, I think Boba Fett needs a rework. I think his jetpack speed needs to get toned down. I think maybe his concussion rocket should do damage over time if someone's hit with it, and he needs to stop getting knocked out the sky. I mean, it's so frustrating to constantly get hit by Chewie and you can't really do anything about it. The squad system in combat feature is really frustrating. You can just be standing there with no one near you, you're not basically doing anything, but if you're shooting your weapon, then you can't spawn on that person. You can see this clip of Lando right here, and Lando is nowhere near anyone. He's just scoping and shooting at people from a distance, but I'm unable to spawn on him until he stops shooting. And when I do spawn on him, he really is near to no one. So I think the in-combat feature needs to be tweaked to kind of like show some kind of distance between where they're actually shooting someone. More or less, I'm spawning on default more than I am on my teammates, which is not how it should be. For the roadmap, I have some suggestions that I want to introduce. I think like the new upcoming events, like the hero limits and double XP events, should be put on the roadmap. People want to know about this stuff. They don't just want to be told like maybe a couple days before, because not everybody follows Ben Walk on Twitter. We kind of need some more exposure for these kind of smaller modes than just seeing it from Ben. Also, new promotional art. Now, I go through the EA Star Wars Twitter and I scroll down and I just see so much reused art. I mean, even when it was Han Solo's, Harrison Ford's birthday, they use a screenshot, a low-res screenshot from the first game. And when Emperor Palpatine was getting removed from the game, it was an old screenshot. There was just so much reused content, and it's just not a way to get the fans engaged. Simply adding a new piece of promotional art will just do so much for this. It would constantly remind you that new stuff is coming, that it's fresh. If it's something I've seen before, I'll be like, I don't really care as much. In arcades, players want to be able to switch sides and switch team. Basically, if you're playing as the Republic, there should be an option inside arcades that allow you to switch to the Separatists to continue playing the game with both sides of the hero. You can't do that right now, and you're going to have to go back to the menu and restart a new game. Now, I've got some few ideas for engagement with the release of Geonosis, or maybe even General Grievous. So Fortnite play a trailer for their Season 6, or any of their seasons basically, as soon as the game launches. You have an option to skip it, or you can just watch the trailer. I think having the trailer play when the game opens for Battlefront is a perfect idea. It would get so many people interested, because maybe the amount of players who are logging into the game every day might not be subscribed to EA Star Wars or something like that, so they might not even see the trailer to begin with. It has to be featured inside the game. Now, Star Wars HQ, they made a good suggestion a while ago. It was basically, when Geonosis launches, whether it's just Galactic Assault, if it's in a small game mode like Heroes vs Villains, Strike, stuff like that, it should be put in a 24/7 playlist. So you have Geonosis on however many game modes in a rotation, so you're constantly playing Geonosis. That is perfect. Now I'm going to be starting up a new series on this channel, and it's going to be called Bug Spotlight. Basically in this series I'm going to be showcasing all of the bugs that you guys need to know about. So for example, right now Rey and Darth Vader have a bug that when they use their insight or their focus rage, it will overheat their stamina once you have stopped using that ability. So I just want to make a series to make you aware of bugs in the game and how to actually counteract them. So if you have any bugs that you want noticed or potentially fixed, do leave it in the comments, but also leave your ideas for Community Voices as well. So thank you for watching. My next video is going to be all about the Hidden Stories of Galactic Assault Episode 2. You can check out my Discord server in the description. Thank you to all my Patreon supporters. It is greatly appreciated and it's been great to meet all of you. It's been Riva, and I'll see you in the next video.